Before I got pregnant, I thought if you are going to get if you when you throw up, that's when you know you're pregnant. Then you start eating. That's what people used to tell me. Oh, just don't worry about weight gain. Don't worry about how you look before, because when you get pregnant, you're going to get big. My story was different. I actually joined a community and I realized that. So there are some people like me who get pregnant. They actually lose weight. Oh, her nose is bigger, but my nose didn't get big. Generalization. People will tell you, oh, you get bigger. It might not be the case for you. Some people came to text, oh, that's why you stayed on social media. Well, my pregnancy is not something that I plan to bring on social media. But all the same, I didn't even have the choice. I didn't even have the option. Considering how I was feeling, I didn't have strength to even grab a cup and drink water. Just face it, just face it. Just face it, face it. Just face it, face it. Yeah, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ocho. I'm sure you can already tell from the title what this video is going to be about. So let's just get right to it. So last year, I was busy making plans for my wedding anniversary. It was just around the corner, and we were excited, planning vacations and all of that. I was having the best time of my life, actually. Little did I know that I was going to get very, very, very ill and be unable to do practically anything. So within the first month, I didn't have any idea. I was slaying, making plans, booking places, and all of that. Then, second month, I missed my period, and my husband used to tease. So it was one of those things that I was like, come on, I'm not. Because we planned to wait it out for a while. So finally, he kept teasing, and I was like, well, let's go and get a test because it's kind of delaying so that we can just get it out that it's not pregnancy. We went, got the test, and it came out positive. I mean, we weren't expecting it, but he was happy and he was nervous. I was like, really? And I'm not really feeling anything. And it just like a click, a switch. The moment we found out, I started throwing up. And you know how in the movies they make it seem like when you throw up once, that is what will tell you that you're pregnant and that's it. I started throwing up, morning sickness, severe morning sickness. I had hyperemesis gravidarum, and I will throw up anything at all that I eat. If I drink water, it will come right back out. And if I don't eat, I'm going to throw up bile. See that yellowish substance in our tummy? Like it's really, really sour or bitter. If I don't eat, that's what will come out. So you better you take something and let it come out. So I mean, I couldn't eat. I lost so much weight. I lost 20 plus pounds within like just a period of 4 weeks or so. I lost so much weight. I was just lying on the floor. I couldn't do anything, and this is not something that I would even wish on my worst enemy because it's a struggle, it's a pain. Being pregnant is mentally draining, it's emotionally draining, it's physically draining, it's everything. Mind you, please, this is not to scare anybody. Looking at my baby now, I'm just happy like I did it because I thought I was dying. I thought I was going to die because I couldn't eat. I became so lean. I compiled a video of my process. All mothers, I respect my mom so much more now. I respect women who have kids. I mean, forget women who have kids. I respect women so much more because every woman can go through this. It's such a trying time that you need people that love you around. So imagine someone without any support system. Yeah, that brings me to another thing. If you're going to get pregnant, especially teenage girls, please make sure you have support because I was taking very expensive medicines, and because my situation was kind of one of the severe ones, like hyperemesis is not something that you play with. Even morning sickness is not a joke. Talk of hyperemesis, and that lasts longer than normal morning sickness. You throw up longer than those that have normal morning sickness. So I used to go for infusions almost every day. The hospital became my home. We went to 37 military hospital as well from my home all the way just to get something to stop it. Because they'll give me infusion. I feel better like a short while and then it's back and it's severe. So it was after we go to 37 hospital that I felt quite better for a while. So at 37 I couldn't even walk. I was put in a wheelchair. I was wheeled by a nurse to the emergency pregnant people side. Like I went through it. And you know that in the midst of everything, you meet your devil anyway. So I met this nurse. Yes, that brings me to this question: why is it that the same nurses in government hospitals are rude, but when they get to private hospitals, they're like the nicest angels or whatever? So I met this nurse there. She's like, "Why did you come all the way from somewhere? Why did you go there? Well, you could have just stayed there. What's are you coming to do here?" She was just shouting, and I'm like, "Is she serious? If you don't want to do this job, please quit it." I didn't even pay attention to it. I just put my head somewhere and allow her continue make noise because how can you talk to someone who is a patient, someone who is going through pains like that? That's really, really bad. So I only went there because one other woman told me to go there because that's where she got quicker recovery from whatever she was going through. That was why I went there in the first, because I told myself I was never going to Government Hospital because of how the nurses are. And I've had a couple of experiences with nurses in government hospital, and it's not nice. I don't know, I'm not throwing anyone under the bus, but they are not nice in government hospitals. But funny enough, all the nurses I've met in private hospitals are the sweetest. Like, they are the sweetest. I don't know if there's something going on in the private hospitals that government hospitals do not do. But nah, government nurses, please, you have to change. We beg you, we come there or we go to hospitals because we need care, we need to be shown love. And you talk to someone going through pains like that. I mean, let's not change the subject. Let's get back to the story, okay? So yeah, so during the pregnancy, I went through a number of things. I listed almost everything that I went through. I went through like 20 things. Like, it's like anything that can be associated with pregnancy, I went through it. I went through I had melasma. I had I was itchy. I had um what's this called? Heartburns. I had heartburns, and I learned that that means your baby has a lot of hair. Well, she did come with a lot of hair. I had headache. I had migraines. Yeah, I went through hyperemesis. I'll put all the things that I went through here. So that you see, I went through a lot of things. And I had to take a lot of injections and infusions and medications. Yeah. But yeah, so to cut the whole story short, please, I really wish my story could have been documented and shown to teenage girls that you could go through something like this and it's not pleasant. You wouldn't like how you look, you wouldn't like how you feel, you just want to be done with it. And I watch videos of people saying that they actually had an abortion because hyperemesis is not a joke, and you are literally feel like you're dying. One video I watched, the woman said her kidneys, she was warned by the doctor that her kidneys were getting messed up because they couldn't filter. You know, when you're pregnant, your uterus presses on almost all your organs and all of that. So she was actually going through a lot, and the doctor said she could die. So she opted to have an abortion because she already had two children, and that was the third one. Her mom was against it because they are Christians and all of that, but she was like her life matters, and between her and the baby, then she already has two. She could adopt if she wants another one. So she just chose to have an abortion. And where in America, that's okay. I don't know about the Ghana rules concerning abortion and all of that, but she went through that and ended it because she couldn't continue because she was wondering when it was gonna end. If it doesn't end, if it affects her, she ends up dying and all of that. So yeah, a lot of things go into pregnancy that I think it's not well portrayed, especially in movies, because I had never been with a pregnant person or been close to someone who was pregnant through the whole period before. Just I see someone pregnant and then the next minute I see them walking around. I'm like, oh, okay, you're giving birth. I didn't know that it entails a lot. I hadn't gotten pregnant. I would never have known that that's how it is. So yeah, basically make sure that you have a good support system. Make sure you have financial support because we spent money on trying to keep me healthy and all of that, trying to make me eat and stay healthy. It was towards the latter part that I think almost everything stopped. Tylism, that is salivation. I was throwing spitting a lot until like 8 months. I was spitting and I couldn't eat. As for food, I think it was towards the end that I started eating, and that didn't really help much. But you see, when you're pregnant, you're supposed to gain some pregnancy weight to support the baby. Otherwise, the baby feeds from you, so you have to also eat. So since I couldn't eat, I think the baby was taking, and I lost so much weight. I'll try and fix pictures or something here so that you see. But at the end of the day, I'm just so thankful and grateful to God that this whole thing came to a perfect end, and my baby's fine. I'm fine. We are getting back on track on our feet. I'm gaining some weight. Yeah, now the baby's okay, we are good. Hopefully when she's a bit older I can make some content with her. I can show her in the videos. But for now, I think it's a part of my life that I want to keep to myself for a while. I want to keep it to me. I want to be the one seeing her for now until she's a bit older. But I promise I will make videos with her when she's quite older. So yeah, basically this is what I came to share with you and to tell you that this is my life update, this is what I've been up to, this is how I've been away. Yeah, I was also in school as at the time I got pregnant. I was almost done. I was in my off campus. So I'm finally done with that as well. I couldn't even attend my graduation. Like, yeah, that is also over, and basically that's all. Yeah, that's all I want to talk about. So I think we can end this video here. I'll see you in another video. So bye. Mwah.